Oh no. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Let me try a little bit more. Clean this camera real quick. It's gonna do what it do today. What's up, y'all? Good afternoon. Happy Freedom Friday. We are here for day 5. And I'm getting messages about candles. Turn up. Yes, let's go. I'm gonna read it to y'all because we cool like that. What she said? She said, I've been using my secret place candle. Day 2, we talked about the secret place candle. She said, why I turned my so she is utilizing hers. She changed hers from a candle to wax melt. So you can do that. Listen, I'm here for it. Whatever you got to do to utilize the fragrance, let's go. So welcome to day 5. We made it to day 5, y'all. We got 4 more days left. Today we are talking about our Just Be candle, one of my favorites. Just Be, one of my favorites. I keep saying that each candle is one of my favorites because they all my favorite. I like them all. I love them all. But so how did we get to Just Be? First of all, my name is Kim. Kim Dedine rhymes with divine. I am the chief executive chemist of Pure Chemistry, where we are the missing element to your aromatic healing experience. What does that mean? That means we curate hand poured candle experiences because they're not just candles, they're experiences, and you have to experience them. So Monday we were talking about our press pause candles. And actually, first of all, so why is this called the Scentful Surrender? This is called the Scentful Surrender because, first of all, I was like halfway asleep on Sunday night. And I was like, dang, I think I need to go live. I need to go live. I need to, oh, that's better. I need to go live. I need to talk more. I need to show up more. I need to tell the stories about the fragrances way more than what I've been doing. Because Pure Chemistry don't just create candles just to be making candles. We have experiences and there are stories behind our aromatic experiences. So I want to make sure that I am out here communicating that to everybody. To everybody and for myself because I need to get more comfortable with sharing our stories here. So it's called a Simple Surrender. I'm doing it for 9 days, challenging myself to tell the stories more, but it's a simple surrender because I just decided in the bed, halfway sleep, like, yo, I gotta go live. And I'm just gonna do however many it takes for me to tell the stories, I'll tell the stories. And so I was like, oh, I got 9 candles. I'm gonna do 9 days, 9 days of being live. To tell the story. So I'm challenging myself to show up. It's not cute. It's not orchestrated. It's not organized. I don't even have any notes written down. The only thing I got written down right here is the days that I did already. So I remember what day I'm on. But I don't have any outlines. I don't have anything written down. Nothing is carefully curated and orchestrated. I'm just asking God, give me the words, help me say what it is that I need to say. So on this Friday, we are talking about Just Be. Monday, we talked about press pause. We talked about slowing down, being present in the moment, and truly taking a moment to breathe and relax and rest. Tuesday, we talked about the secret place and how God got me to put on a secret place retreat that I thought was for other people, but it was completely for me. It completely changed my life and the trajectory of where I was going. It helped me heal from so much that I had been dealing with, so many things that I have been carrying, all the things that I've been carrying that wasn't even mine. And I was able to let everything down, put everything down off of me, off of my shoulders, and lay it down at the feet of God in the secret place. And then Wednesday, we talked about the love you need. And after experiencing the secret place retreat, I was able to receive the love that I needed. And I was a person, yep, I was a person that had no issue with loving on everybody else, but was having difficulty loving myself. I was having difficulty holding true to my boundaries, not letting anybody cross them. I had difficulty honoring myself before I was honoring others. Sometimes it's still a work in progress, but I'm going to get there. I have made strides in progress. Not perfect, but I have made so much progress, and I am getting there. I am getting there. And so from there, God allowed me to experience his peace on a whole new level, peace in the midst of all the storms that I had dealt with, because still life was still lifing at the time. Um, and so I had to learn to be still and be okay in that moment, and to know that though the storms are going on all around me, me and myself right here, we cool. We cool. God gonna take care of it, because he made me a promise. He made me promises, so he gonna take care of it. I'm straight. I'm not looking at nothing that's going on outside of what's going on right here in front of me. So that was the peace you need. So today we got through all those steps to get to just be, to just be comfortable in being authentically me, just being comfortable in my skin and who I am, being comfortable in what my voice sounds like, be comfortable in how I talk, being comfortable in the background that I come from, being comfortable in how I explain things, and maybe somebody else may not explain it the way that I explain it. Be comfortable in how I show up, how I present myself. Be comfortable in the fact that I want more for myself. And I am completely okay with that. Being comfortable in being silly at all times, except when it's time to be serious. But knowing how to laugh and how to have fun, and not to take, not, and knowing how to not take myself so serious. Because I don't. I truly don't. Sometimes I forget I'm an adult until adult situations come up. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm the adult here. Man, I listen. I had a it was a kid. He wasn't a kid. He was a teenager, half my age. And he walked up to me. He was like, okay, good to see you, ma'am. And I said, who he talking to? Who he talking to? He talking to me. I was like, he just called me ma'am. Dang. I'm getting up there. I'm getting up there, huh? He called me ma'am. So I was like, oh, I got to take that. I got to take that. Okay. But I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with it because I love me. I love the skin that I'm in. I love how I show up. I am just so good with being me. And how did I get here? No, I didn't spend so much time. I wasted so much time looking to everybody else to tell me who I am, to tell me how I need to show up, to tell me what I need to do, to tell me what it is that I wanted, to tell me how to operate, to give me direction, give me instructions. I'm just looking at everybody else, trying to overachieve to make sure that I fit everything that they wanted me to do. Dang, I'm having a real time revelation. I was overachieving to make sure that I did everything that everybody wanted me to do correctly. I didn't want to make nobody mad. I didn't want to piss nobody off. I didn't want nobody to be disappointed in me. So I did everything I could in my own strength and my own power to get everything done so that person can be happy with what they thought I should do. And I did not check in with myself to see, Kim, did you really even want to do this? Why did you do this in the first? Do you even want to do this? And why are you doing this? What is the thought behind this thing that you doing? And does it even align with what you want for yourself? So I'm out here, feel like I'm turning tricks for people to get their approval. Ooh, wee. I'm out here prostituting myself, not in a sexual way, but prostituting myself for praise from other people. And I'm doing what they tell me to do. And my payment was, oh, you did a great job, Kim. What? What? I'm out here looking for the approval of other people because I didn't see it in myself. I was so unsure of myself that I was looking for somebody else to tell me. And that was so misguided and so misdirected because I should be checking in with God. Why am I checking for anybody else? Which is wild because then I open myself up to yet again, like I've been talking about it all week. I open myself up to being dishonored from other people because I couldn't tell them how I wanted to be treated. So they'd be like, bet, cool. Kim is an amazing person. She's dope at helping others. We just gonna get her to do everything we want her to do, and she ain't gonna ask no questions because in her mind, she's thinking she's just helping people, serving people, being nice, being kind. But on the back end, I'm getting taken advantage of. I was getting taken advantage of, and I'm like, well, dang, how did I get here? At my big age, how did I get here? How did I not see this? How did I not know? How did I not know? And so I got into a dope community of people that held space for me, that held a safe space for me to see and understand. They held the mirror up in my face. Instead of, it wasn't even them talking to me. They held a mirror up to my face so I could talk to myself and encourage myself and say, hey, girl, Kim, what do you want? What do you want? God said this, and you got to get around a group of people that's going to remind you what God said to you. So they held the mirror up in my face and they reminded me what God said. And so they said, you need to start repeating the things that God told you. And then you need to start telling yourself what you want, because what you want matters. It's okay if you want more. It's okay if you want to make a difference. It's okay if you don't want the cookie cutter life that people are out here having. Like, it's okay to want more. It's okay to want to be different. It's okay to stand up in that and walk in that and be true to that. But you gotta tell us, and you gotta speak up and speak out and use your voice to say what it is that you want. And so being in a community that forced me, like, nah, you out here trying to act like these other people, that's not you. So you're gonna have to take that off. You're gonna have to take that off. God didn't even call you to do that. Why are you wasting your time with that? Throw that in the trash. Like, no, you can't be out here being fake. If you gonna come correct, if you're gonna try to do something different, then do something different by being your authentic self. There is already enough people out here in the world that's trying to portray something that they are not. They're not even about this life, and they out here talking out the side of their neck. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna be your authentic self because you out here being a real person. And people need to see that and understand that. So make a choice. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And man, I feel like it's just been a year of some deep therapy and some deep deliverance and some deep digging up old rotted roots that was trying to take me out, and old thoughts and old mindsets and old practices that it just does no longer serve me. It don't serve me. And like I said before, I think I said it yesterday, I'm not the same person that I used to be. And so if anybody gets the honor and the opportunity to get to know who I am today, then kudos. But you got to get the opportunity and the honor to get to know who I am today, because that old person, that old Kim, that old Kimberly that everybody knew before, she ain't it. This one right here is somebody completely different than who she was. And like and like I said the other day, you still not gonna punk me though. You still not gonna punk me, but I'm just standing on business and Bible a little bit more than I was before. No, a lot bit more than I was before. Way more than what I was before. And so that's okay. Butterflies, they transition, they go from being caterpillars to being butterflies. They go from crawling on the ground, low level, always looking at the same things, looking for food to get energy, because one day they know that they got to crawl up these trees and crawl up these branches to get to the leaves and get to these vines so they can hang upside down and so they can go through their metamorphosis. Why am I talking about butterflies all of a sudden? I don't know, but I love butterflies. They have to go through their metamorphosis phase to shed that old skin, shed that old person that they used to be, and so they can come out of their chrysalis as this big, beautiful butterfly and fly to new heights and see the world from a different level than what they once saw it before. I had to go through a metamorphosis of shedding all this old baggage that I was carrying, all these old mindsets. I'm not going to repeat it because I already said it, but I had to shed all this old stuff so I can become this person that I am right now today, just out here being me. You got to take me how I am and how God has created me. And somebody done messed around. These people that I've been hanging around done messed around and reminded me who God said that I was. Oh, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me. You, God said, God told me who I was. So can't nobody come and step to me and say something that's contrary to what he's been saying. Somebody wrong. And it ain't him, because he can't lie. He ain't gonna lie to me. So to the people that's out there that has been wasting a lot of time. Yo, I wasted so much time not being me. And I had to come to the realization, I am dope. I am dope as my authentic self, standing up in the truth of who God called me to be. I'm not perfect by far. I know I'm not perfect, but that's all right. God still made me. God still called me. God still put me in a position that he wants me to be in. And God is utilizing me the way he wants to utilize me. He makes no mistakes. I'm not a mistake. You are not a mistake. Anybody ever told you or made you feel like you were a mistake? You not. They lying. They talking out the side of their neck because they don't know who they are. So what they're doing is projecting their insecurities and their frustrations onto somebody else so they can level out the playing field, so they can feel like they're not by themselves. But the thing is, if people will come up another level and stop trying to bring people down, but decide to make the change that I'm going to come up higher. I'm going to come up on another level. I'm going to do something different to get where I want to get more, to get all of what God has for me. Then the playing field will be level as well. So instead of bringing people down, why don't we grab people and pull each other up? That might sound cliche. I don't really care, because we got so much going on out here where everybody's just pulling each other down, and everybody wants to be like everybody, and everybody is very crafted and curated to look a certain way or having a certain aesthetic, or everybody's talking alike, everybody's posting alike, everybody's trying to show up like each other. Not everybody, but there's a lot of people that's just doing the same stuff like everybody else because they believe that they're going to get the same results that a specific person gets. And that's not true. You're going to get the results that you're supposed to get for you. You can't get somebody else's results because you don't have the blueprint that they have that has their name on it. Our blueprints have our name on it. And that comes with being our authentic self. We can't show up as nobody else but us. It's not going to work. It might work for a little while, but it will come crashing and crumbling down if you try to jump on to what somebody else is doing. So I said all that to say, it's safer to just be you. It is safer to just be your authentic self, your true self. It is safer to be one of one instead of one of many. So make sure you're staying safe out there. So this just be fragrance, this just be aromatic experience. The fragrance notes for this one, it is, listen, it gives vibes of you are relaxing in a hammock by the beach, quiet. You done threw your phone. You left your phone back wherever it needs to stay. You left the phone in the car, in the hotel room, whatever. Nobody's asking you questions. There's no expectations of you. There's nobody bothering you. You got all the time in the day to just relax by this beach, in this hammock, chilling in the shade. Got you a nice coconut drink. And you just being. I don't know about y'all, but I want to go on a vacation right now so I can give me a nap. But the fragrance notes for this aromatic experience of Just Be is ozone and orange is the top notes. Then the middle notes, we have sea salt and luxurious green leaves. And the base notes, we have tonka bean, light musk, and my favorite, of course, is amber. I absolutely love this fragrance. This fragrance is like a breath of fresh air. It's just like I could take a deep breath and relax, and you get the hints of that sea salt from the ocean. Mwah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So if you want to experience your Just Be aromatic experience, hit us up, purechemistry.com. I dropped the site in the description of the video. Also, if you are somebody that is looking for a safe space to come in and press pause virtually, come on in the CoLLab room, come on in the CoLLab lab, where we pause for our productivity. So we come together, it's a group of us, we come together, we hang out for an hour, and we simply take the time to press pause and work on the things that we're supposed to work on. If you're working on a book, which I am, if you're working on content, if you're working on journals, if you're working on your to-do list, if you're working on your shopping list, if you are trying to get your chores organized for your home, if you're trying to create organization in your home for the cleaning and the laundry and the shopping and everything, whatever it is that you are working on, bring it to the CoLLab. We will hold you accountable in this space. If you need real-time feedback on something or extra set of eyes to look at something, we share screens. So if you want to come in and do that, you can. Even if you just want dedicated time set aside for somebody to hold you accountable so you can read 10 chapters, Lord, 10 pages of a book so you can get more knowledge and understanding of whatever it is that you're reading. Come on in and do that too. Set up your phone, set up your computer, read your pages. We do 20-minute sprints, so 3 sprints for the hour. And then we kind of chit chat a little bit, check in, make sure everybody good. And if everybody good, we keep it pushing. Right now we are doing an hour every Wednesday. Um, I don't know. We'll have to see. In the future, I might have to push it to 2 hours because we are growing every week. I'm so excited that everybody wants to come together and be held accountable so they can get the things done that they know they're supposed to get done. It's a lot of stuff out here we got to get done, and we want to get it in motion before 2025. Okay, because we don't know what 2025 is going to bring, but we know we're going to be productive though. Huh? Huh, you heard me. So join the CoLLab. The link is in the description. Go ahead and sign up. It's free. You will be able to get our free productivity download once you sign up if you want that. And I may or may not have some things coming down the pipeline for the CoLLab as we continue to grow and expand. I got some things. I got some ideas. I got some thoughts. I got some creative vision going on, if you will. So we will see what happens there. Um, that's all I got for today. Listen, it's the weekend, baby, as my friend Katrina would say. So y'all have a dope day. Remember, and a dope weekend. I might come back tomorrow for the next one because I think we're gonna wrap this up right before Thanksgiving. Because Thanksgiving come, we relaxing. We really just gonna press pause, breathe, and be okay. Because I'm gonna be at that table with me a plate, okay, and some leftovers. So until next time, I love y'all. Remember to press pause, breathe, and just be. Have a dope weekend. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.